face off. We're gonna talk your face off. We're gonna talk your face off. 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 Talk your face off.
All right, we are live. We are late in live with a tall on Facebook because that's now an option on here on StreamYard. So we're giving it a go. See, uprate videos cooler or not for you people on Facebook. I don't know if you're watching on your phones or on your TVs, whatever. But, dude, speaking of being back, I'm just getting back from a short vacation with my family to Frankenmuth, which is a Bavarian style area. Anyway, it was awesome, but I did miss my channel member Monday, which I'm gonna have to now do on a Tuesday because we're legit just getting back and getting things settled. And
what a jerk!
Yep, I missed out. I missed the video for the Monday members, but
so
it'll pop up here. I'll post a picture of
being cold. It's funny because like everyone in my office.
We weren't speaking of being cold yet. We were doing that offline. It's cold here in Michigan, so now speaking of being cold.
Yeah, no, my office was all freaking out because their the heater went out. Like they're getting a new heat system in there.
Yeah.
So it was like 64 degrees inside or whatever, and I'm like, bro, like if you think this is cold, why don't you try working in a shop where it's like frost on the tools and I'm heating the tables up with a torch? Like,
right.
It gets a lot colder. So
right.
I was like,
yeah, we got some snow here the past couple days. Yeah. There's none on the ground here back at home, but where we were, which is further east and north, it was kind of by Saginaw, Bay City, Midland area. It was snowing, so which made for an interesting. Our first day, I posted a reel at the beginning about it snowing, but also that we're at this. I don't know, some kind of canopy walk thing in the trees. It's basically like a little mini Ewok village in the middle of Midland, which is pretty cool. But it was snowing and cold, and so that was our walk. Was in snowy cold weather outside up in the trees. We weren't planning on it being that cold.
It's nice,
but we all toughed it.
Yeah, I love that. I love the cold weather. It's cold in here right now. I forgot to stop by the trailer. Like my trailer's right outside my house, but I forgot to stop by and turn on the lights and the heat and all that before dinner.
Yeah.
And so I actually ran in and had dinner first. My thermometer says it's 56 degrees in here right now.
I bet that's what it is in here.
Yeah, it's chilly.
It's cold. Yeah, I'm keeping my hands in my hoodie.
Yeah, I just cranked up
and I could feel like, oh, it hurts. Plus, I just got back and I was practicing guitar because I got to play twice this week. And man, my fingers are not. I haven't been keeping up now that I haven't been doing it for work, not like I was. And so, getting in and playing and making them hurt again. So, all right, RCs, man.
Dude,
I love the shirt, first of all.
Thank you.
Gotta love that scene.
It's funny. My wife came home with it. She goes, or my wife and my daughter, they're like, we found a shirt that you totally have to have. And I was like, okay. And so today I wore it with like I have a nice flannel, like all one color flannel, but with it open. And people were laughing at my shirt. I was like, hey, it's who I am.
Right.
Dude, I got a new mini fridge. You can't see it right now, but I got a new mini fridge underneath it's not new to me, but it's
right.
New.
So you just have to like put stuff in it because it's cold enough outside that it's
yes. Well, and that's what
I don't even need to plug it in right now.
I know. Well, that's what I realized. I was like, you know what? I bet you over the winter time, if I have it running and I it's one of those that has a freezer in it.
Yeah.
Like it's a small cube one, but it's got that little cutout for the freezer.
Yeah.
I was like, I bet you if I put an ice pack in there and let it freeze while it's running all day, and then when I unplug it for the week or whatever, that freezer pack or whatever it's called.
Yeah, because that can heat up enough in the trailer to Yeah.
Right. I bet you it'll keep everything cold and nice and the temperature I want to drink it at. So we'll see.
What's up,
But-
Nemo?
I'm
Yeah.
not seeing any chat.
Really? Make Stuff Better here. Kurtz RCs, Nemo, AZ Des Rider. Also, he did a shout out to the veterans. Yes, we thank you guys for your service. Veterans Day. Where you at? Make Stuff Better. So some of them are talking about coming in from Boston. Make Stuff Better, Central Maine. So yeah, we're in Michigan. I'm in Michigan. Pablo's in Washington. So we're pretty much straight across from you guys. Almost.
Yeah.
Straight line us. But yeah, it
Did
got
you see-
overnight, it felt like.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
I can put the comments right there.
Yeah.
That's neat. Sorry, I'm trying to see. Maybe no one's watching on my channel. But I thought it normally. Well, I thought it normally sees both of our comments.
It should.
Yeah, I don't see any comments on mine.
Well, then you just have it messed up. Maybe if you go out and come back in, it sounds like you have the comments part turned on.
Like I can
Yeah, it
see
should.
where you commented we're working on it. But
Yeah, it should have everybody's in there.
nope.
Yeah,
Weird.
they've been changing stuff for sure in here.
Oh yeah, like I see you changing small to medium.
Yeah,
For
but I
font?
left it. But that's if you have it on screen there. You should see
Yeah.
it. It should, maybe if you do a refresh. But
I'm-
I'll keep us. Yeah, there's guys in there. They're chatting.
okay.
I don't have a whole lot because we did head out of town. Like I've been just cranking out videos like crazy. So I had the new releases last week. I'm trying to even think what it was. What the Ascent 32? Did we talk about that last week? Probably not.
No, I thought we did.
Did we?
Red Cap?
Okay. Yeah. It's all right. It's not. It has definitely a lot of improvement to be done to it if you want it to be good.
Yeah.
But it's a low price point on it. That one's causing some drama. That's what I was texting you about earlier. It was about that one.
Oh.
Yeah, people getting called out for it, for overselling on it, I guess. I don't know. But they're fun for what they are. It's what I took with me on my vacation, unupgraded, whatever. I took it, and I took two Red Cats. Actually, I took the MT-18 because they're both small and could stick them in my
Whoa. Oh, I thought you were
Bag.
asking something.
yeah, stick them in my bag, take it with me. But yeah, it was a good trip. I only ended up using the MT-18. I just put like my flip flops down and was jumping them in the room just for fun while I was waiting on stuff. But
Nice.
yeah, I've been more editing than anything. So, and then with the weather changing, it was just prepping the house and even the track. I went out and sprayed stuff on the track to try and one last hurrah of
Nice.
keep it clear for next year. But doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Like I just got this in, which is pretty rad.
Ooh, that's cool.
So Dragon Body. This is I got on Etsy from Isaac Ankrum. I can't remember. It's like Icarus 3D or Icarus. Icar.
Looks
we'll
pretty
put
good. It's pretty clean.
It's really good. It's flexible.
Oh,
It's a flex fill filament.
don't snap it.
So it shouldn't snap, but it is cold up here. But it bends.
That's cool.
But it's 3-piece, so it is glued. So you still want to be somewhat. But I mean, it's pretty flexible, which is nice for
Yeah.
and the front down. But it's clean, man.
Yeah.
I dig it. Now I got to paint it and get it prepped. I'm deciding, do I want to do an actual dragon body or do I want to do like I kind of like the idea of doing like a black and red version, like do red horns and red spikes and
You should do it all
Like
white
the-
so it looks like a skull.
oh, that'd be cool. Put little cracks in it.
Yeah.
Put like gray horns on it. Make it like a
Cattle skull or something.
yeah.
Okay, I got a quick question.
That'd be interesting.
Channel 1 to burn, 2 to turn, right?
No. 1 to turn, 2 to burn. The first channel is your steering.
You sure?
Yep.
Are you positive?
Yes.
Because I got to put it in a box where I'm not going to be able to get it.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to.
Already?
Huh?
I can go look at one, but yeah, it's always
Okay.
first one is always turned.
Okay.
RC's back there. I can look
Believe
at
you. I'll believe you. Okay.
Which is weird because the power's coming from the second one. Yeah, 1 to turn, 2 to burn.
Oh, wait. I just realized something. Okay.
Yeah, everybody else is agreeing with me.
So I'm doing an e-buggy or a nitro buggy. That's why it's not like it's just 2 servos.
Different.
So I'm like trying to think about it. But I think we got it.
I always plug the steering in first. It's the question for me is on some of them, which side is one? Like you get some of them where they're just like post sticking up and no case, and you're just like,
oh yeah.
Which way is positive? Which way is negative? Where's one? But yeah.
I don't know how I'm supposed to get all these wires in this little box. We've got a ton of wires in this box. Can you hear me all right? Because I don't have my mics on.
Yeah. A little bit distant, but it's not bad. It's still loud enough.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me talk a little louder.
No, I mean, it's loud enough. You can just tell there's not the same proximity. You know, it changes to the way the voice tone is, but it still sounds good. Yeah, so I ran. What did I do? Man, I had a crappy day last week. It was supposed to be a good day. Was it Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, Friday. So Friday, I was heading down to check out Never Enough RC in Kalamazoo, which is a pretty cool shop, I'm going to say. Yeah, I just wanted to check it out and see. They've got a new track, and they were saying that they could do some monster truck racing there. And it's a 60 by 40 carpet track, which is good size. It's exactly the size I said I wanted for running the trucks, right? It would be 60 by 40 without any room for like the table with the judges or anything like that on it. That would all be off the track, not looking down it, which is different than I'm used to, but that's fine. It'll still give us a lot of run room. But anyway, so the trip down there was going great. I took a back roads there, all that, talking to a buddy from Virginia about monster trucks and wheels and tires and stuff for minis. Because at one point I was thinking, maybe we only do minis even there, even with that size course. Just because maybe we could do it evenings then, right? You can't run all the classes and do it in an evening. But you could do minis, and it's more affordable for people to get into. And if we did evenings, then it would mainly be locals coming, right? You're not going to get people coming from other places, from very far away. So you needed to be cheap enough that people locally could get into it. Anyway, talking. I'd rather do one Saturday a month and have it where people would drive in and we'd make a day of it. But
wintertime.
And I think there's room to do that. What?
I said the wintertime hard though too, because then you got family obligations during the winter time, like on the weekends.
Yeah, it'd be starting in January, I think. I don't think we'd start in December because of all the holiday stuff. But yeah. So yeah, I think one Saturday a month would be good and do it all the classes still. So anyway, on my way there, I stopped to get something to eat at a Little Caesars because I could just run and get a lunch pizza. And I knew we were going on this trip coming up, and we'd be eating out a lot. And so I'm like, man, I'm just gonna do pizza. And I got out, and my AirPod case fell out. I'm like, oh, there it is. Grabbed it, put it in my pocket.
Oh no, lost your AirPods.
Well, I had one in. I was on the phone. So yeah, I lost one.
Oh, okay.
Apparently didn't know it, so then I kept going, got my food. It gets worse. So I'm heading there,
man.
and then I'm like, I'm getting off of the exit. I'm like, you know what? I need to use the bathroom. I'm not going to roll in. It always feels weird to roll into a place for the first time and be like, hey, I'm going to use your bathroom first thing right away. So there's a gas station across the street. So I'm like, I'll just go in there. No, I didn't have to do that. But still, I just don't want to walk in. And I didn't know what the situation was. Again, so I'm like, I'm just going to go. There's a Speedway there. I'm just going to jump in, get the bathroom, get a drink too while I was there, get a big gulp. And that was a double whammy. So I go in, I tell my friend, hey, I got to go. I put my AirPod in my pocket, or so I think. Go in, big gulp machine, no ice, or no carbonation. Like, our pop is flat. And I'm like, what? Nah, I'm not going to do that. So, and I look, pop's now for a 20 ounce, there's like $3 or 2 for $5. And I'm like, screw that. I'm not spending that much on it. I'll just have water. And, I leave and I go to get my AirPod. I'm like, where is it? Well, then I find my case. Well, my case is empty of the other one. Cause I didn't know where the case was at the time. So I just stuck the one in my pocket, and then I got into the car. I'm like, oh, there's my case. I'm gonna put it in it. Can't find it in my pocket. I go back to find it. It's in the driveway. It's been run over. So now it's dead. I got no AirPods.
Oh no.
And now I got to go be happy. And I've just driven an hour and a half. Destroyed my AirPods. I gotta go in and be happy and check this place out. And anyway, it was a pretty sucky day.
It is pretty sucky.
Yeah. So that was my RC-ness on last week. And then I watched the track's awesome, man. The shop, they're doing good stuff. They just expanded. Yeah. They just put in a brand new track. It's awesome. Because he's really cool. Everybody does their dividers different. Well, he made these really cool discs that you slide the PVC tubes into, and they have Velcro and stick to the floor. So it holds the tubes in place. It was sweet. It was such a good idea. Huh. Anyway, and they just use the regular round tubing. But yeah, it was cool. They just slide them through it and it sticks down. Really, really. It's cool to see how people think, because some people completely 3D print their whole lanes, right? Like the Mini Z ones, like for smaller stuff, and they're small little, they click together and all that. And it's kind of cool, but it's also like, that's a lot of printing. And so he just buys the tube, and instead of doing that, he has those hold downs, which is genius. And yeah, anyway, that was good. We'd rip all that out, and we'd probably use one of those for a middle lane and just use some hold downs and make a straight lane down the middle to divide the two areas. And then maybe a few others. But yeah, I did see a question. Somebody asking about my thoughts on that Mini or the LMT2. I've never driven one. That's not true. I drove one very briefly. Seemed very normal to the one that we know. It is longer now, so handles a little bit different. But the trick stuff is pretty cool. For me, though, for what we use them for, I'd rather have stayed $100 cheaper and just been what it was. But that's me. It is cool for the non-race people and the normal general buyer. It is awesome.
Sure.
For just normal use. Yeah.
That's cool. I got to think of some. We got to do our, it's a little early, but it's time to think about the RC wish list stuff.
Oh, I love that season. It is soon.
I know, right? Coming up. We got Black Friday coming up. What do you think of that? Did you hear that story about Harley? Or that Harley put on about the Horizon sales and all that?
No, what do you say?
About the letter that was sent. It was about a letter that was sent out to the hobby shops.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know
really
who's their letter writer. It didn't come off right. Like somebody that should have been sent around to a lot of people to read, because I don't think it came across how they thought it would.
Right. And I don't even really know what the real intent was. You know what I mean? Like it was kind of like what? I don't know.
Yeah, we're testing the waters. with sales and some different things, and it hurts them because they're not necessarily, those shops aren't running the same sales or aren't able to run the same sales because they paid more
Right.
for the product when they got it, right? So they'd be losing. And so it's tough when your manufacturer distributor then is like undercutting you, right? So
Right.
yeah, I think it
Stealing the sales from you. Yeah.
right. So I still think they're different markets. Like the people that are buying in stores are different than the people buying online. But those quick sales like that can
Oh,
hurt no matter what, because people then will wait for it to come on
well,
sale
and
like
I
that
didn't.
again. But I
Yeah.
didn't see
Yeah.
exactly to
I
what
was
it
gonna
was. I
say.
just kind of quickly read it, very, very quickly.
Well, and I didn't like see when if those sales were like midweek or if they were on a
Well, they did a
weekend.
couple of those 25% off their whole site, right? Anything you order,
Right.
right? So those are tough because the stores, if they
But
do
yeah,
that
but
for
that's
all
what
their
I'm saying.
stuff, and they eat their whole margin, right? On that kind of a thing. Which I'm sure
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Verizon did to a degree as well. I'm sure they aided on some and made it on others, right? And I think that's where they were partly maybe saying they were testing the waters. I don't know. I'm not a shop
Yeah.
owner. I don't pretend to be or know.
Well,
Um,
like I wonder what the demographic says for who shops when. You know what I mean? Because like, are they really affecting the hobby shopper if they're doing it on a Tuesday? You know what I mean? Like versus
yeah, because they won't go on that
not.
weekend. Every sale potentially hurts the hobby shop.
Sure, I
But
get
then
that.
Mark Santa Maria
You know,
had something too, where he had his post right about don't buy online, which was a joke post because then he says people like this hurt, us. And he was linking to his own store online,
okay.
which was lost on most people who didn't read beyond the first, the first sentence. But yeah, I don't know. So I don't
We're getting closer,
understand.
Tony. You got my servos in.
Yeah.
I've got to build a clutch. Oh, and I redid my I can't wait to get all the cars put back together and put on the shelf because I redid the whole layout on how we lay our cars up here.
Oh, nice.
So now that it's just 8 scale in the wintertime out of the trailer. So now it's like car, body, a little bit of hanging, car, body, blah, blah, blah. Looks a lot more deep, I would say. Looks more deep. But now I got to build this fancy clutch. I've never built one of these before. Now I got to do it. I'm not sure how it works.
Matt Flans, I've been keeping an eye out for LMTs on Marketplace, hoping to get one by spring. There was somebody on Sam that was just selling one. It was $450. It didn't have electronics, which I could help you out with if you need them, Matt. But dude, it was sweet. It was a USA One build, and he'd had somebody powder coat it, and so like the links were blue and red, and yeah, oh dude, it is fire looking. It was like $450 on Sam. Maybe we can help him sell it on here. Maybe I should pull up the link. I want it, but I have enough LMTs, I'll be honest.
That sounds like a problem. Dude, I hope this engine works. I wasn't able to test it. And I can't really test it without putting the flywheel on it and the clutch shoes. Nope. Can't do it.
Oh, dude, I gotta show this one anyway. I'll keep looking here, but that was sick looking. Where'd you guys go? There you are. All right, let me present. I'll present the same group really quick. If you guys don't know, it's Solid Axle Monster Mayhem. It's one of my favorite Facebook groups to be in. Check this Eagle one out, dude. I so want that. It's Happy Veterans Day post. Check that out. That is so wicked.
I'm waiting. Oh, that's dope.
It went black. What happened?
It went black. That's
the
pretty
flag
sick.
in it. The red, white, and blue. Dude.
That is sick.
That is so cool. He needs to get the chassis. He needs to buy that other truck if I can find it. Oh, look at that equalizer.
Oh, the one
body.
that's all powder coated you were talking about?
Yeah. See if I can find it in here. Here's race stuff. People posted. Dude, somebody that shop Never Enough had a Red Cat monster truck in there, and I was tempted. Maybe he sold it.
I was bummed. Our race got canceled this weekend.
Really?
Flooded in the road going there.
Oh yeah.
So I kind of thought that might happen, but I didn't want to admit it.
Yeah, you were telling me you were worried about taking a trailer, and here it is. Looking to sell my custom LMT I can't afford to finish. Look at this thing though. I mean, it's all high gloss painted, even the cage on the inside. It's got a nice sheen to it.
That's sweet. I like those wheels.
The wheels? The tires?
No, the wheels. They had the tribute wheels on it with the caps.
Oh yeah. Man, the app is sucking for whatever reason, switching pictures, going to black. Yeah, look at the four links and all, or the sway bars are nice. Got the low center of gravity. Custom little tray up here. It's a sweet looking build.
So since I can't see the chat, is anyone watching it vertically? I'm going to see if I can switch it on again.
Oh, this looks really small in vertical mode. We look tiny. It didn't do a very good option for that.
Oh, there's now the comments show up. Can anyone see the Northern Light tonight? I don't know, because I've got our neighborhood is like the Griswold Christmas already. So we got all kinds of Christmas lights around our neighborhood. So it's bright on the street. But I am okay with that.
You can't have too many. You're right, Movie Mon. You're right. LMT will run in the Pro Mod class. Not all places will accept it because of the length of it. My thoughts are you go with what is the one truck that's for sale on the market that people can buy, and you kind of go based on that. Anybody can lengthen their trucks if they want to be in that. I don't think it's that big of a difference. Honestly, especially the people that are complaining about it, they run more indoor short stuff, and I don't think the long wheelbase helps them anyway. So, I swapped out of the vertical stream immediately. Does it only offer it on? It probably only offers it on Facebook.
I don't know. This doesn't look like it. I don't think I did this right, Tony.
Uh-oh.
I should pull up the manual.
I'm actually working
Olivia,
on
I should call Olivia.
I got some tires here, the OGRC ones.
Oh, no. Oh, nice.
But I can't tell. They give you all these like nuts to go with them. I think they want you to screw it in from the I was kind of disappointed. I thought it looked like the Furatech ones exactly. with their logo stamped on it. And so I just picked it up. Well, then I got it and it had like 2 different offset hexes on here, which is cool. But then you have to screw them in. Well, then they give you these nuts for them too. And I'm like, wait a second. Like, when I screw them in from the inside, which is where you'd want to screw your bolt head to be, right? Is on the inside of the wheel like that. They don't stick out on the other side enough to put a nut on them. So then I'm like, do they really want me to put them the other way? Or wait a second. Am I supposed to put this on the inside of the wheel? For even more offset? Huh. I wonder, that might be it. I wonder if I'm supposed to flush it through this way. That doesn't make sense. Still not long enough. Plus, they've got this thing scooped on the inside like it's supposed to sit there. But it does look like if you wanted to suck it closer, you could take this piece right here, this little hex, and you could put it on the inside of the wheel. Shoot, I just dropped it. So if you look at the wheel here, that's the back side of it. And so it looks like, your hex should sit. And there's actually a recess spot that it locks into and be like that, where it's sticking out. But what you could do is you could go from the inside as well and line up the holes and then have your hex poking through like that, instead of being on the back side of the wheel. But that seems stupid. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. But then it begs the question, what the heck is there? There's not enough bolts sticking out of this to even put a nut on. Not that I wanted to anyway. That was going to be a lot of work if they were falling off all the time. I didn't use the nuts on my OGRC wheels. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're needed. And there's no way that they would actually work. But it makes you wonder what they're thinking when they put all this stuff in the packaging for you. Did anybody even test it? Or did they just, we'll just throw all these things in? It feels like it feels untested to me when they send it that way.
Well, what I don't like is I don't like it when they
know what their parts were. They didn't give a long enough screw.
I don't like it when you get stuff and you're like, it's like a complex thing and there's absolutely no direction. And you're just like, well, I guess I'll figure it out. I mean, part of that's fun, but at the same time, most of the time I'm like building under duress. So right. I'm like, I want to know the right way to do this. I want to do it right the first time and not suck.
Oh my goodness. When all that first FureTech stuff coming out with their monster trucks, you'd get a kit and no instructions at all. You had to figure it out, and you were there. But that was frustrating because like I had so much other stuff going on that to be doing that and trying to make a video, you couldn't. You had to literally then take it all back apart because you're giving bad directions as you're going. So then you're like, I need to redo this whole thing. Anyway, it sucked. What's up, the M&M's kid?
So I'm building this clutch, and the flywheel is aluminum. It doesn't say to put thread locker on it, but man, I feel like the aluminum is going to just strip out if I tighten it much more.
Right.
I don't want to tighten it anymore.
Make it. He's watching it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Why didn't you tell me not to do this, Tony?
I don't know what you're doing.
I put it, so it's got 4 clutch shoes, 2 composite and 2 aluminum, and they're supposed to go on opposing sides. And of course, I didn't do that. I just put the 2 aluminum right next to each other. Like an idiot. You're an idiot.
All right. Somebody said scroll down for his SMT 18. Oh, I saw it. Why did you call it an SMT 18 though? That's what people would think would be like an axial because of the SMT 10.
Or is there a new SMT 18 coming out?
No, there's
Oh,
not. It's actually a Traxxas build.
just kidding.
It's a Traxxas build. Here it is. Here's Jeff's build. He's got a sweet looking chassis here. But it's running, yeah, they're the TRX4M into it.
Mm,
And then they came out with those bigger tires for it, right? But it's still a crawler.
yeah.
Dude, you know what axles look really good though, and he
That's
has them here, are these Enduro ones. These Planet axles
Yeah.
or planetary axles, but yeah, it looks really good. Mighty Eagle servo on it.
Nice.
Clean build. It's a nice looking cage. Kind of reminds me a
Yep.
little bit of the Knights Customs one.
Uh-oh.
Where's the cage from, Jeff?
I think I just lost the spring. Oh no, it's right here.
Nobody believes it's a TRX4M. That's the first thing I thought it was. Well, the wheels give that kind of impression. Colts 3D, okay. I know Knight Customs had a nice chassis for him. His stuff is so clean.
Knights Customs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
Solid.
clean. Solid.
So, okay, let's talk about crawlers for a second.
Okay.
I'm a little concerned because I
Wow.
started thinking, so I wanted to reach out to Element because I haven't seen anything, like they're not really posting a lot. There's not a lot of traction. We know there's no like new cars coming out, but I was going to reach out to them and be like, hey, we would like to take video of a car or build a car and auction it off for the girls program.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if it's like they're even is anyone home? You know?
I haven't seen any movement.
What's going on? Not seeing any movement.
Nope.
A little concerning.
Travis is
Little
working on
concerning.
a Clodbuster build as soon as he gets done with his monster truck. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I haven't heard anything from the Element camp. They weren't at Proline by the Fire this year. They have been in the past. So I think it's one of those things like, what are the people that are in charge of Team Associated in that doing? I feel like they've leaned back into their race line completely, the Team Associated brand.
Yeah.
Because they've been doing so much. And, as much as they get knocked by some people, I think those are selling just like the Tamiya stuff does. The old still sells, and people
Yeah.
still want the old Tamiya stuff because they couldn't buy it when they were a kid, and now they've got money and they want to buy it now. So I think that's it. Tool time. I did see that Aztec you sent me on Marketplace. It was actually pretty dope looking for an Aztec. I'll tell you, man. Functionality wise, the Aztek was one of the better cars that we owned. Better than a minivan, better than my truck for just taking stuff places and having access to it, but then having the tailgate in the hatchback version to keep things dry and, you know, the fold down seats. It hauled a ton of crap for me when I was doing a bunch of film stuff. It was great, man. Did not win any awards for looks. But functionality wise, man, they are tough to beat. Dude, I feel like these with some Crawler Innovations foams in them. I might go on and order.
On point.
I think so. The foams in these are super hard. These OG RC ones. But yeah, Travis, I told him he'd love the retro class because it's so custom. You know, trying to make these old monster trucks. And build series and all that. And so yeah, he's gone into it and he's printing off his own beadlock wheels for his and all kinds of stuff. So he doesn't have to use the stock Claude ones. I'm chasing down a leaf sprung chassis right now. And I'd really like to build a Rolling Thunder. Because that's what we had growing up. We're vans and we used to love Rolling Thunder. Because it was a van, and my dad always had vans. It's the only thing he ever had while we were kids. Only thing he ever had since, you know, since I knew him when he was alive. So he always had a van. So I'd love to do a Rolling Thunder. So I'm working with some people to try and make that happen. But
that would be pretty sweet.
But I will run it. I don't see a lot of them being run and raced.
Yeah, I'm always partial to the lunch boxes too.
Yeah, well, the best one I'd ever seen was 2 lunch boxes cut and put together, cut and shut lunchbox body. They made it for Marlon Cox. And it was gorgeous. I mean, they did everything for it, and cool. It was such a cool build. He was a guy that used to run the Showtime. I did a video on them. In fact, it's in that video where I highlighted the Showtime race there and the Cox brothers. Yeah. I think it's like 6 years ago. Man, it's been maybe it's longer than that. 7 years. I just saw a couple of those that popped up. That one and the one about Jason Rona popped up again in my feed. That I'd done about him. And same kind of thing. I was trying to do like those RC profile interviews. I need to get back into that and start doing some. But yeah. And I know Marlon is super missed in the RC monster truck community big time. Guy was a legend. Sadly passed away shortly after I moved to Michigan. J Concepts has a lease from monster truck chassis in the works. Yeah, I called it out at the RC New York race, the World Challenge, and you could see it in their new tire release or whatever. Big Cheese, I think it was. I don't know if it's those ones or what, but yeah, some people were asking, what's that? And then somebody said, oh, it's a new truck and Jason said, yeah, we're still working on it. But it's been out in the wild. He raced it. Remember when we talked about that and I was trying to find the pictures of it?
Oh, yeah.
I did find them. I think the next week when you weren't there and I showed them.
I can't tell if the compression on this engine's pretty light or not. Feels kind of like it. And I don't have the right tool here. It's always something. But it's in the
Yeah, if you go
house.
back and look, Jeff,
So
at the
get it.
winning photos, was that Pablo? What were we saying?
Oh no, I was gonna
Okay.
say I don't have the right tool here to finish it. It's in the
The right
house.
gear? Oh, tool. What kind of special tools it take?
Well, just an 8mm box driver. I have it in the house. I just don't have it out here.
I've got one right
Oh,
here.
thank you. Ooh, look at you.
I can let you borrow it.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, Jeff, go back and look at the pictures from that and some of the videos. You'll see. You won't see the ladder bars on his retro, but you'll see the cans from the motor. What I'm trying to get, Diaz Designs has them for sale right now with the nice old school style chassis, straight beam, leaf sprung, but you run it with, I have one of his here and I need to get, anybody has the original SCX 10 axles, I need those. Where are they? The AR
44s.
44s. Yeah. That's what I need. I need a set of AR 44s and a transmission. But I think pretty much any transmission I can do the axial ones. That should be easy to hot racing one for. So take an SMT 10 or something. But yeah. I need to finish that build, honestly. That was one of those, got it when I moved to Michigan and it got stuck in a box.
Oh,
And then just as I was unpacking, it was one of those, the last thing you want to do is while you're rebuilding your office and your whole life is think about a big build like that and collecting parts for it when they're not easy to access parts. So
I don't like this, how this clutch goes on. This clutch, for those that know about this, is an adjustable clutch, an associated adjustable clutch.
yeah.
Supposedly it's supposed to be racy, but it's not very easy to put on because you have to put the flywheel on the crankshaft before you install the clutch shoes. Generally, you can install the clutch shoes, then slide the flywheel on, then crank it down.
X10 axles, that's what they are. The 44 are the big ones. Anyway, sorry, the flywheel. Somebody just mentioned it. I want to make a correction on our. Oh yeah, what are the AR44?
AR44s are for SMT 10, or not the SMT 10. AX10 was before the 10-2.
Yeah, no, I need the X10 axles, the original SCX10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead. So you need the clutch, then the flywheel.
Yeah, so you got to put the flywheel on first, then the clutch, but you can only put the clutch shoes on when it's attached to the engine, which is very sucky because generally it's kind of a pain in the butt. Unless I'm missing something, but I don't think so.
It's amazing how small those motors are. Engines.
I know, and how much they scream.
Right.
So I'm trying to go out to Die Hard tomorrow. And I wasn't thinking I was going to bring anything to the hangar. But now I'm kind of starting to second guess, and maybe I will bring this. If I can, after the live, if I can just like knock it out, I might be able to put it down to a point where I can actually get out there and play with it, which would be kind of cool.
That's a good place to be at.
Yep. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It'd be cool to go and test this car, see if I can run it or not. Give it a couple couple rips. Oh. The thing I need to figure out a better way. My driveway, you know how most driveways have like a little slope away from the garage? My trailer, it's like just enough where when I go to sit in this chair, it's like the chair's like at an angle. So I'm trying to like get up on it and sit and sit back on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't fall forward.
Yep. You don't have a block under it to level you off?
Well, I have the jack stands on the back of it, but I have to crank it. Like the jack stands are too tall, even all the way down. So
gotcha.
So I'm kind of fighting gravity. So I got a Scale Metal Supplies part, mail call. So it's a pre-tacked, I can just open it. It's a pre-tacked bumper. That's like a knife edge bumper. I'm going to throw this on the Ecto portal. But what's cool about it is that it's already, I don't know if you can see the detail there. Can you see that detail, how it's like tabbed together?
Yep.
And it's tacked. So all I have to do is run a little bead of weld right here on that edge. And then it'll be all done. And I'll put it on my Ecto and it'll be a nice little ledge. I think this is stainless too. It's pretty nice.
Does it go on the bumper?
Yeah, so it's like you take off the bumper and you put this on the bumper.
A little cheat. I see the slotting for it. Okay.
Yep.
So it's just not, it doesn't have a finish weld at the front of it.
No, that's for you to do. So that's the idea, is that it's prefab, but all you have to do is finish you can braze it or weld it, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
So I'm going to give that a whirl.
On it already? He already tacked
What?
on the sides of it. He already tacked on the sides of it, though.
Yep.
Okay.
He did the hard work getting it all square and lined up. Ooh, got some stickers. I'm going to throw that one on my
oh, shiny. Yeah,
on my fridge. So since we didn't race on this weekend, here we go. Jump. Since we didn't race this weekend, I took apart the e-buggies and totally cleaned them down, hosed them down, washed them down. But now I got to put them back together. So I was like, crap. There's that. And it wouldn't take that. I mean, it'll probably take an hour to put all three of them back together. That's the nice thing, is that on the e-buggy, you can unbolt the electronics. So like the ESC, the servos, all come out with one piece. And the radio box all comes out. And then you can spray your stuff on it and hose it down. So have you used that Simple Green foaming stuff yet?
Nope.
It's like an aerosol can. You shoot it on foams. I've used that on a couple different things and it works awesome. But it's kind of expensive. But down on Amazon, they have like a Windex bottle of the same stuff. It doesn't foam. And so I used that and it worked great. It worked pretty awesome.
I haven't done much cleaning. We're at the point now where we don't do much with the water outside. So
yeah,
we'll have to see.
It was 64 degrees here outside on Saturday.
Dang.
Did you see that video from Will Hall, y'all? The weather guy? Ryan Hall?
No.
You're supposed to get dumped on for snow this year.
Oh, yeah? I figured as much.
Like potentially 40% more.
We pulled our people have been wanting it because they haven't been able to use their snowmobiles very much. So I pulled my dock up further this year, thinking it's gonna be bad. It was so dry this year, whatever. We're gonna get hammered, and I just moved everything up further, guessing it was gonna be bad. What about the SCS transmission for the RC Monster trucks? Haven't used one. They look sweet though, but I haven't ever used one. Everything I had was bulletproof. I had the freestyle, and I had the the hot racing ones. They were bulletproof too. So never did the SCS. They look scale, which is cool. Dude, I've been watching so many old TNT monster truck races from like the late 80s, early 90s.
Penda style.
Oh yeah. Yep. And then just watched the one that they did in 2023. The recent one, like where they brought all the old guys back and just did it with modern trucks. There's like a 2-hit thing going over 2 sets of crutch cars. It was sweet. Thunder Chicken and all of them.
Real cars.
Nightlife. Yeah, real crush cars.
Going over the real cars. That's awesome.
Yep, real crush cars, but they had modern trucks. And then they did freestyle, which is their first time ever doing freestyle, which was awesome. So that's cool. But yeah, I'm excited about these. There's already a little air gap. They might be okay. I'm gonna give them a go as they are. I feel like I should have vented the tires while I had them off. There's a vent in the wheels, but what's up, Middle RC, Jeff Brown, Bull Gear? Welcome, guys. Pat House. What are you saying?
Oh, he goes, what is the TikTok view? Does it work well? How do you like it, Metal RC?
What is this TikTok view? Where's it on? Which one is it on? It didn't do it to my Facebook, did it? Or YouTube, did it?
I'm wondering if it's a whole
vertical.
Stream.
Dude, mine got set up vertical, dude. Not horizontal. Huh? Mine is set up as vertical.
For YouTube?
Is yours set up as?
Well, okay, hold on. I don't know. I haven't been there, but on the tab it said vertical. It said landscape and portrait on mine.
You had to
so
choose
I wonder
one,
if you
though.
Can. Not on when I loaded it up, it just said you could choose one, or it said landscape and portrait.
You had to choose when you're setting up each of the tabs. You have to choose landscape or portrait. How's it doing it? I'm going to the live now to see. Is it doing it both at the same?
Go live. I think it is. That's what I'm saying.
It's doing both at the same time?
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, you look like Potato Cam.
What?
So it's streaming multiple times. There's a vertical one and there's a 13 people are watching on the vertical one. You guys are nuts. Movie Mon. 24 Yep was in there. Dude.
That's crazy.
I'm not seeing any of these comments come up in our comment feed, though.
Huh.
From this vertical one.
Interesting.
Way to go, StreamYard. Haven't figured out all the kinks yet. Oh, actually, no, there's 24 Yep's comment. He was in here at 9:48. Why? I guess if you're watching on a phone, though, it would make sense to watch it that way.
If you're driving.
Your face is covered with the chat. Oh, Pablo's face? So you got to tilt your camera down or stand up taller.
What?
He says, I just need to watch it on a phone, I guess. We're trying out all the new stuff. We're like, we're the old guys with the VCRs now. But it's called YouTube Live, and we don't know what the heck we're doing. Let's tap that one. It's not that one. Let's tap that one.
RC said you found the correct view.
Oh, yeah, it's going right over your face.
Is it?
Well, that's dumb. Well, then what's the point of having
is-
a live stream this way?
So if I move the screen down like so, is it still on my face?
I mean, it's still going to be covering over you a lot.
What a jerk. Oh, I wonder if it flips it for every feed. So like if that's your feed, if it's like that, if it's my feed, I wonder if I'm on top.
No, it's whoever's on the left. I could switch it like this. Watch. And now
Whoa.
you'll be on the top. See? Whatever you see on there is going to be the same.
It's
So there, it
still-
just popped.
there it goes.
It just changed.
Weird.
So, yeah, vertical view sucks for everything. It's my personal opinion.
Mike Wazlowski. That's all right.
There are 2 different streams going at one time. That's crazy. What's up, Jeremy TRC?
Crazy.
EP Live was messed up earlier also. Yeah, it's a
Huh.
filmmaker that went to school, and I know they're teaching them different now, but I hated the fact that they were trying to push this vertical stuff because of phones and selling phones. I hate it.
So
It's not a
The
good way
guy-
to take in any media. Like, your view is so limited.
So on
Especially for a stream.
Facebook, I had this conversation with the diehard people on Facebook. If you post it natively in landscape, even as a reel, you can rotate the phone and it'll go
That just with me.
landscape.
I was the one that told you that.
Was that you?
Yeah, I was the one that told you if you post it native to Facebook, it'll
I thought that was diehard.
no.
Maybe it's because I was doing the diehard video and
Yeah, if you
All right.
post it there. So I start on Facebook and post those like my race videos, because then on Facebook you can turn it sideways and watch the races the full screen. No matter what you do on Instagram, it's not going to work unless you post it
crazy.
as a vertical video, but you twisted it sideways ahead of time to cheat the system, which is stupid.
Does
They put
anyone
the
even
little
go
sign.
live on Instagram anymore?
I don't ever see it happen. I'm sure people do selling those people that do like the makeup videos and all that and cosmetic stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather have black
I just got a text
bars
from my
above
mom.
below too. I'm with Ken.
I just got a
Well,
text from my mom. She's like, "Can I get the code for Netflix, please?" They're cracking down on that
Dude, so much. Yep.
so much. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell her.
No. You're gonna get me kicked off.
Well, I
of
told her-
Netflix.
I'm over at the
Your
computer
rental.
now.
You used to
Hold
pay
on.
money, Mom, and go rent videos at Blockbuster. You don't have to do that now.
Well,
It's $12 a
well,
month.
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing: is that I get access to her HBO or something like that. I don't know.
Oh,
So
yeah. Well, you
You know what I
offered
mean?
that.
So
You
we,
need to
like,
buy your
share it.
Netflix, Pablo. Sounds like you're going to be paying for her Netflix so you
there
can
yet.
use her HBO. Hey, thanks, Baloo
I
Jake,
know,
for
right?
signing up and the compliment. There's going to be a members video coming tomorrow. It's my member Monday video that is going to be on a Wednesday this week because I was in Frankenmuth at a water park with my kids. And I did go down the big water slides. And I did win the races
Wow.
because I was the fattest one. So I came down way faster than them. I left later and I beat them to the bottom.
I'll
That
spin
was
this
pretty
around
funny.
in a second. Let's see if I can spin this around. What? There we go. Now I can at least talk and work on the computer at the same time.
I didn't even know there was 2
Let's
streams.
see. I know, that's
I'm watching
crazy.
The wrong stream like an idiot. Gosh. However, if you're watching it horizontally, you might want to watch the vertical. Then the words would not pop up on his face.
Yeah.
They need to figure out a better way to do the chat. Like push the screen over or bump it up and have the chat below it. Don't put it over the people. Dude, these OGRC wheels look sick on here, dude.
Yeah, they do. The black wheels, nice. Very nice.
Did you hear how badly I mispronounced the name on this truck? Edelbrock.
No.
Did that. Got called out for it.
Hold on.
All right.
I told my mom, I was like, Mom, when you log in, you got to see you're traveling.
Yeah, I'm traveling here. Here temporarily. I had to do that when I was there because we were watching the Lions game at the water park. Now there were like little what are the rental like little rooms that you could get, and they had TVs and they had the game on. But it felt weird like looking over their wall to watch. So I got that out. Dude, that thing is jamming. Now we're talking. Good. This just needs a yellow body with a Titan sticker on it. Ooh. Or a game over wrap. I could do a game over wrap on it. Do a Kevin Talbot. Be pretty rad too.
Oh, my mom blamed it on my sister.
Yeah. I need to get rid of this made in China sticker that's like so bright.
All right. I might have to go. I'm like trying to figure out
their stuff.
Yeah, remotely how to do their stuff. Like, Mom.
They can watch a movie. Gosh, Mom. My mom called last week, so interrupted me.
Oh, now yeah,
your mom trying to watch Netflix.
I know.
So I am excited about this. They look really good on it.
That looks good.
I'm hoping it'll take some of the bounciness out of it, because not only are these tires really square, but the edges of them, like even if you have squish in the middle a little, the edges are so rigid that the main tire when you're landing doesn't absorb anything. And so I'm hoping that these alone will help the suspension just by having a little bit of give.
Nice.
Because the trucks don't have a whole lot of weight to help with the suspension. I would love to just soften the tires up more. I think I will probably pull them off since I didn't glue them, and put a bigger hole in them just for venting. Instead of having it be wheel vented, I'll tire vent them, and I think it'll be pretty rad. Hey, thanks, Dirk.
You can vent it on the inside.
Here. Holy crap.
The inside sidewall.
Yeah, that's true.
That way you don't have to take it off.
Yeah. Well, it just slides off because they're not glued. Just slide the tire off. But getting the foams out could be a pain. Just want to get them on the Mofo bug. Oh, I got 2 builds that are working. They'll have photos for next week probably. I'll probably have one of them in hand next week. I might have both in hand next week.
Nice.
I have that titanium one, the little one.
Oh yeah.
It's painted now. And yes, I did paint it. But I did not go with my idea. The painter had his own idea, and I said, "Go for it, dude. You're the professional painter. You do something cool." So, still is going to be green based. The cage is green, but it's white instead of a black as the main panels.
Nice.
So it's different.
Skull Bandit.
Still my themes of the white, black, red, or green, but just a different take on them, which will be cool.
Right on. We should wrap up. I gotta go handle the.
All right.
tech support.
All right, you go be tech support.
Oh,
Guys,
wait,
thanks for tuning in. Oh, wait.
I got something to show. Check out Olivia's starter box.
Ooh, nicely wrapped. Did you make that?
Of course I made it.
Yes, I did. Do you have a printer still, or do you have to send it away?
I always I sub out my prints now.
Okay.
It's way easier to sub out my prints. And it's cheaper than me doing it.
Maintaining a machine and all the papers and all that.
Yep. So, yeah, man. Now she's got her starter box, and then we did her wing too.
Oh, that's cool.
That's the new Leah Block livery.
Yep.
But it's like the same colors as her race car. She's like, yeah, buddy, let's go.
Dude, the Hoonigan stuff hit off at SEMA this year.
You know, I want to see the video with Vin Tran about, because I watched a couple videos when their NDA was over. And it was kind of one of those things where it was interesting to see how things actually went down. And so it'd be interesting to see what happened, like what this last one was.
Are you watching it in upright mode now, Josh? Are you pissed that you came in and it was accidentally a vertical video like some of the rest and they didn't know it? Pablo chose the version that did both streams. I created one called RC Pimpin' just for funsies, and it was set to landscape on our YouTubes, and I did the Facebook one on horizontal to test it. But Pablo's like, hey, let's have it all.
Let's do it.
Let's eat our cake and have it too. And
who knows? We might be huge in Thailand tomorrow.
Our subscriber counts are growing by the ones. Confused because of it.
Yeah. How funny would that be? Be like,
it would be pretty funny. It would be pretty funny.
And unhappy.
I say we just keep live streaming until mine rolls over to 96,000. I just pulled up the video of the horizontal feed. We're just gonna hang here while Pablo does tech support and does all the things.
How many do you need for 96?
Yes, vertical and unhappy. I will not be using this multi-ask. It's just you don't want people to be unhappy with you. This is Pablo's. I will be deleting my vertical version of this on here. So sorry.
Like I said, I'm gonna leave it on and
chatted in the vertical version, but it's also splitting up the comments because they're indifferent. So if people want to communicate, they're not all in. It's now across like 5 different spots where somebody could be commenting from and not seeing each other's comments. It's a mess. Way to go, StreamYard. We're not pawning off cosmetics products. We don't need this.
I might later.
Well, okay. My guy liner would probably, go. It'd be a top seller.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I don't get those comments anymore.
Yeah.
I have to get the negativity. Tell me I didn't need to wear guy liner, and I'm like, dude, nah, I don't got nothing on.
What did I do? Garbage.
Well, now you're ready for tomorrow. At least you screwed your company so you could help yourself out.
A little R&D.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, you see how huge these signs are? Have you seen these in person?
I did, actually. I went to a hobby shop. So shout out. Remember how I always talk about J&S up here in Marysville? How they always have like the random obscure parts.
Yeah.
And it used to be like, so you used to go to their hobby shop and you walk in the door and there's literally like a 5x5 square that you stand in. And you're like, I need this part. And you give them a part number and they'd run back and come and get it and give it to you. But it was like floor to ceiling stacked with parts. And so now they moved into a huge shop. I mean, it's got to be 2,500 square feet, 3,000 square feet, big shop full of, I mean, you can see everything now. I mean, it's almost overwhelming. Like they had seriously probably 20 by 10 on the ground boxes of Lexan bodies, and then on the wall, all stacked up on Lexan bodies. And so it's like, how do I find what I need? But of course, you ask them, they're like, oh, it's right here. Like, they know. But super rad going to that shop. But yeah, they had all those signs in the windows.
How big
like,
are the Losi ones compared to the Axial ones? Is it still the same height? I need something not so tall.
I'll see if I can. I might have a picture. I'll see if they're close in the same picture. I don't know off the top of my head. I just looked at them all. I was overwhelmed with how nice the store was.
Yeah. Yeah, it's massive. I need to just put on a wall over here that I have open because it's not going to fit. But then won't be any shots. I don't film anything over here. But I'm not taking down like my body panels to put it up. Like
right.
So
why'd you do that?
Nah. But anyway, all right. Well, we'll let you guys go so Pablo can do his thing. We'll hopefully see you guys in the chat on Holy Designs and Scale Builders Guild tomorrow night. The RC Pimp, Matt. You know.
He's like,
see you guys.